I got a new project. Let me show you. It's in my garage. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago. Guy lost access to his workshop and he had started building this. It's a Teardrop Camper. I was thinking about making one of these myself, and I saw this on Craigslist. It was about an hour and a half from where I live. He had put in about $2,300 worth into this so far. It comes with 2 doors, comes with a fan, and it comes with a window which is going to go right up in here. He sold all of it to me, including the trailer, for $1,700. It's a pretty good deal, I think. Let me show you what's left to be done. First off, of course, I've got to skin the outside, and he's got plywood that he was going to put on there, and that's what I'm going to do as well. And I'll end up fiberglassing over that. I think I'm going to put propane tank, and I might move the electrical. He's got it in the back right now. I might move it up front here. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Here's where the galley is. And this is kind of, I think, a little odd space, so I'm going to do something different with this. But let me show you inside first. So he's got this little, I don't know, shelf, I suppose, and those black ports are USB. So he's got that all wired in already. You can see the wiring job in there. Unfortunately, this only goes 6 foot 3.5 from that back wall to this wall, and I'm 6'5.5", so I need a couple more inches. So I'm going to do a couple things. I was originally just going to move this wall 2 inches, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely remove this, and I'm just going to move that electrical, probably put a shelf up in this area here, and that's where the electrical will go here. By the way, he does have some lights already wired in, and he's got the wiring in for the fan that's going to go up here. But this will give me 7 inches here, and then what I can do is I can move this wall back 5 inches, actually 5.5 inches, and that will give me plenty of room to sleep fully stretched out. And then what I can do in this space is I can drop a cooler in here, and then I'll use the other side for dry goods. So he's already got wires in here. It looks like he did a nice job with that. I'm going to end up moving that. Like I said, might move that up front. I'm not 100% sure. My other idea is to maybe mount it on the outside here inside a case that I make or something. But I'm not 100% sure on that. He's got the door here, a hatch I suppose you call it, that goes over the galley. That goes here. There's a hurricane hinge that'll go there. So I can utilize that. But I'm really excited about this as a project. He's got it wired on the outside here for some lights. These lights just go on here like that then. So that's kind of cool. This is the fan that he sent along with it. He bought. It's a Dometic Fan. I think it's supposed to be a good one. So it's got 3 different speeds on, and I guess it doesn't take a large amount of electricity to run it. So that'll be good. The trailer itself is not attached right now. In fact, you can see there's some insulation and plywood here. So I need to get my sons over here to lift this up so that I can work on it and utilize that plywood. The guy told me that when he put these on, he glued the plywood on here and then he screwed them in here. And what he was going to do is he was going to take these screws out, and then once the top was done, he was going to round it over, and then that would make the transition for the fiberglass easier. So I may do that. I may do something different. I'm not 100% sure. If you've got any ideas, let me know. I don't think I'm going to go with like a aluminum or a metal roof on there. I think I'm going to go with fiberglass. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would like full-size tires on here, but for just some short trips, these will be fine for now. If I ever want to do a longer trip, then I'll have to put on some bigger tires. The other thing I'm going to do back here in the galley is I will end up putting a wall somewhere in this area to run across here. I think I'll do a throughway here, the door of some sort. But I want to be able to put some kind of shelving in here to hold dishes and cooking supplies and things like that. So one of the reasons why I like this kind of trailer is because I can pull it behind a regular car. Total finished weight should only be about 800 pounds or so, and with gear in maybe up to 1,000. So I should be able to pull it with a small car or a van. And so anything I do to this, I want to make sure that I don't add too much weight. That's my new project. I'll be posting videos on my updates on that. Hope to get that done in the next month and a half or so. It's going to take a little time because I do have a day job, so it'll just be nights and weekends. If you got any comments, that would be good to help me with this build. Especially if you've done this kind of thing before, let me know. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support.